Exactly. Okay. Me. Like, where would you see someone is? What is this? What is this? Open. I don't know. Yanko off nights and preview. I don't know what's going on. Hi. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Oscar. Hi, Clara. Should we just go off and come again? Because I don't know what went wrong with this one. I'm saying to the restricting whatever.
Okay, do it again.
We'll just go off and come back on again.
Don't personalize everyone. Don't ask it. Yeah, let's flow.
No, this is not a mini lab.
To be watching from
I think this one is a bit low. Now pick it up. Oh, hi. Oh, we are good. Hi, Tracy. We are good. How are you? Okay, so tonight we are just talking about, we just want to discuss a topic on some common behaviors that quietly kill marriages. So if you're here, yeah, thank you for joining. Yeah. So today we are talking about a topic that we believe that every couple, needs to have an idea of, or needs to know, what's going on. Oh, sorry. Yeah, because realize that there are some few things or some very common things that we tend to overlook in our marriages, and these things end up killing marriages. A lot of marriages are dying slowly. Spouses, couples are disconnecting. Oh, volume. Please, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
I think our voices are low.
Can you hear us, please? If you can hear us, just, let us know you can hear us. Oh, hi. Is the volume better? Okay, great. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so as I was saying, there are some things that actually cause, I think you can fix it, causes some couples to disconnect in marriages, and we tend to overlook them. We tend to overlook these things, and we've realized that a lot of marriages are struggling from these little things, and over the times, if these things are not fixed, they end up destroying the marriage. So you be married all right, but then realize that you are disconnected from your spouse. You're not friends with your spouse again. That initial connection that you had when you were dating, all the lovey-dovey things, you realize that you've disconnected from your spouse and you're no longer like friends, joking, enjoying each other, and even enjoying your marriage, especially if your marriage is more than 2, 3, 4 years. If you don't take care, then that happens. So these are some of the things that we are going to discuss. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah. So, if you are watching us, if you are married, you are single, um, I would like to know your status. And if you are married, I want to know how many years you've been married for.
The married people, let's see your hands up, hands in the air. And then the single people too, let's see your hands in the air. Okay. Oh, you've been married for 10 years. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. If you're married, how long have you been married? And if you are single
7 years, he says. Okay, someone also for 10 years.
wow,
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 wow. That's really
wow.
nice. Volume, I can't hear anything. Let's see what's going on with this one. Do we have to like press this thing? No. Oh, hi. Oh, can you hear us? Gifted. Okay, this is not working anymore. Yeah, you've been married for 13 years. Oh, that's really nice.
You can hear a lot of noise.
We
Really?
can hear. Wow, the kids are sleeping too, so it's just us. It's just us. So I don't know why you can. Oh, you've been married for 13 years. That's nice. Oh, okay. A lot of noise. Is it from there? I don't know. I don't know where the noise could be from. Um, are we very audible? Like those watching on YouTube and TikTok, are we very audible? Really?
Okay, you can hear us. All
Okay,
right.
okay, that's all right.
Yeah.
Why is this thing not working? I'm trying to close it again.
Emwela, can you hear us now? Oh, there's still noise.
I mean, it's coming from your live. Wow. Maybe we have to go off and start again. I don't know where the noise could be coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah, your first time seeing us on live. It's coming from your live. Oh, I don't know what we can do to help this. I'm trying to see what's going on. I don't know what could. Hi everyone. Sorry, we are trying to fix a noise issue. I don't know what's really going on, but a few people can hear us. Okay, okay, I'm getting this. Okay, so as we were initially saying, okay, you can hear as well. That's good. Please, can you hear us now? If you have another phone, try how it's coming up. Okay, okay, yeah. So what we were trying to say is tonight we are talking about some very common behaviors that as couples, or a lot of marriages tend to overlook, and then it eventually leads to the disconnection that many people are facing in their marriages. So you're married, when you get married first, there's all these lovey-dovey things going on, and then after a year or 2, 3 years, 5 years, you realize that the connection that you have with your spouse is not there. Like you're struggling to rebuild it. And yeah.
Yeah. So now we have veterans here. We have people married for 10 years, people married for 7 years, and all of that. Um, so if you can drop in the comments how many, I mean, some of the things you've been struggling in your marriage, some of the things you overlook, and all of that. Yeah.
How do
So
you?
to me, first thing I've realized in marriage is that we tend to overlook things. You know, when you are dating or you meet someone initially, uh, you call it what, butterflies. Yeah, there are some
What about
butterflies.
you in your heart towards it?
There are some butterflies, and you know, with time, all the butterflies fly away, and you are just left alone. And you know, some of the things you commend your partner for, when you marry for a while, now you tend to normalize it. You know, when you were dating and they do something for you, you appreciate, you give words. I mean, thank you, I love you so much, and all of that. But when you marry for a while, then you start normalizing things. When things are done for you, you don't say thank you. You think it's normal. And I think this is killing marriages, I mean, a lot because
Yeah,
of familiarity.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if anyone shares
The same view with
the
us.
same view.
Yeah, yeah. I think I agree with you. And sometimes life becomes very busy, especially when kids start coming in, and everything becomes like a routine. Dad is expected to take care of the kids when I'm at work, and when I'm not working, when you're working as well, I'm expected to take care of like the kids, and then it becomes a routine, right? So then, obviously, after a while, you forget to say thank you for doing the dishes, thank you for doing this, thank you for doing that, and then over the time, you realize that that kind of appreciation, it starts going down, and if you don't take care, if you feel, imagine you do something and I don't feel appreciated, or I do something and you don't feel appreciated, like what will happen? You won't be enjoying the marriage, because when you are dating, everything somebody does, like your boyfriend or your fiance does for you, say, oh, thank you, I love this, I love that, and you're all about appreciating the person, but then you marry, and after a while it's just routine, and these are things that we really need to watch in marriages, because we realize that it's killing a lot of marriages. Sometimes you feel unappreciated, and you're like, oh, I've been doing this for you, I've been providing, I've been taking care of the kids when you are like not around, and what do I get? So I think that's one of the very, very important things that destroy or kill marriages silently. And another thing that I've realized, that this same familiarity and lack of appreciation, if you don't take care, it will build like resentment. Like you feel like you're doing everything, but the person you are with is not appreciating it. So you're like, why should I even go on and do this? Why should I even go on and do that? Yeah. And it builds a lot of resentment in the marriage. So yeah, that's one of the things that I think we want to really talk about. Does anybody have any questions on this, or anything that you want to say or add?
We love you too, Glow Wash. We love you too. Um, Amos, watching from Kenya. You can't get clearly. I don't know what's wrong with that. We've been trying to fix the sound, but is it still noisy, Amos? Yeah, the baby is doing well. The baby is fine. Oh, yeah, Glow. You love watching us. All right, all right, all right.
Amen. God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you so
The
much.
baby is fine. Yeah,
Baby is doing fine. Mom is also doing well.
I'm well.
We are all fine. I hope you're also doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why the sound is not coming here.
Yeah. But at least, like, I think some few people can hear us. So
I think we have to fix this one.
should we just leave and rejoin, like start again? Yeah, we are using two different phones. Oh, watching from California. Oh, thank you.
How is
Hi,
California?
Oscar.
How is the heat? Or is it getting a bit colder? Oscar Manic. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
And
Thank you very much. How is California? Hey, Washington,
the
D.C.
sound is not clear.
The sound is not clear.
Hmm. See.
Then what's happening?
Honestly, I don't know. Is it better now, please? Is it better? I don't know if the phones are like maybe I don't know what's
Interrupting with
happening.
each other.
I don't really know. But it's clear from Ghana. Oh. Hey, the Ghanaians. Ghana network is clear. Still very 42 degrees in California. Hey.
California is boiling.
Are
42
they
degrees.
burning you guys there? Oh. 42 degrees is very hot. It's very, very, very hot. Please, can you hear us now? Is it better? Clear now? I think it was
Okay,
probably because of.
it's clear now.
And
Okay.
please, can you hear us now? Is it better? Like, can you hear?
Amos, is it better now? I think we need to separate the phones. Hey, Oscar, you are enjoying the warmth, eh?
Come and enjoy small winter in London.
uh,
Oh,
wow,
we thank
Glow.
God. Yeah, your husband made me.
Wow.
We are grateful. We are grateful to God for doing that. Yeah.
Yes, we have to believe in marriage. We have to believe
Yeah.
in marriage.
Yeah.
I believe that marriage holds the world. Let me put it that way. Because if marriages get it right, the home will get it right. And when the home gets it right, our society will get it right, our community will get it right, and the world will get it right.
Yeah.
And I'm so keen on husbands because the buck stops with the husband. So if work is done on the husband and the husband gets it right, the home would definitely get it right. And when the home gets it right, the society gets it right, and we all get it right.
To
I
hold
can
it.
hold it,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so marriage is a beautiful thing. It's good for the society, and you know, yes, you have to experience one. You have to experience one.
Yeah, and you will.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not easy. It's not easy, but we have to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, two people from two different backgrounds coming together to make it work. It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy, from different upbringings, from different philosophies, different morals, values, and all of that. It's not easy to make it work, but when you sacrifice and you are committed, you will make it work. You can make
Yeah.
it work.
Yeah, marriage in itself is a lot of work, is a lot of hard work, is a lot of work. Everything is work. You wake up in the morning, you go to work, you go and work hard. I don't so if you don't take that mentality into marriage, and we call something in our house, like in our home, dying to yourself, there'll be things that is actually normal in your homes, from your upbringing, that when you bring it into marriage, it won't work in your household, because as he said, you are from two different backgrounds, different environments, different schools, different things. You've gone through life in different ways. So once you come together, you have to be willing to work on yourselves. You have to be willing to put in the work. There are things that you do that your spouse will be like, no, I'm not comfortable with this. You have to be willing to say, see, okay, if you're not comfortable with this, for us to have like a good thing going on, I have to like change that attitude or change that act. But a lot of people going into marriage, especially my women, they go into marriage because we've been wired to be at the receiving end all the time. We go into marriage thinking, oh, the man should do this, the man should do that, the man should do this. And I think some men also go into marriage thinking the same way, like, me, I'm like this, accept me for who I am. And people don't want to put in the work. But then that is wrong. And you struggle because you go to work and your boss tells you, do this way and give me this result. And you're happy to do it. But you come home and your husband is saying, oh, if you do this, I don't like it. And you're not ready to change. Then how do you expect the marriage to move on? It won't move on. So marriage is work, and you should both be willing to put in the work, and it will make it nice. Yeah, it's work.
Yes, big girls. We are Ghanaians. My wife and I, we are from Ghana.
International Ghanaians.
Yeah, we came to the UK in 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've been here since. Yeah,
Yeah.
we are Ghanaians.
God bless you all. Yeah.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Yeah. So initially we're talking about, things that kill marriages, things that are still killing marriages, and it's silently killing marriages. And we've talked about the familiarity, lack of appreciation bits of it. So if you are married 10 years, 7 years, 5 years, we want to encourage you to start saying a lot of thank yous, start appreciating your spouses. It's not like we always do it all the time. We don't do it all the time, but we are intentional about, oh, thank you so much for doing this. There are sometimes that even I'll be like, hey, it's been a long time I sent my husband thank you. And I'll be like, let me send him thank you, because if you don't take care, you would familiarize, like it'll become too familiar. Oh, this man takes care of the kids, it's normal. No, it's not normal like that. Yeah. And my wife goes to work and brings the money, we all work, we all do this. No, it's not normal. Even if it's the normal thing that you should do, it's nice to just say thank you for being a good husband, thank you for being a good wife, thank you for being a good father to the children. It won't take anything from you. And because the more you refuse to say it, the more the other person feels like, what I'm doing, cry, I don't think is being appreciated. And it builds resentment. And this really, really, really kills a lot of marriages, because deep down inside you, like Ghanaians will say, I don't know the English word for it, like you're resenting the person, like Nihoye Obufu or something. You're resenting the person. So yeah, we encourage that everybody should be appreciative, irrespective of how many years you've been married to your spouse, how long it is. And it actually makes you want to do more for somebody who appreciates you, somebody who yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So let's keep it going. Those who are now about to enter marriage, I encourage you, don't be scared. We're all ignorant when we entered marriage. You start from somewhere, but you build up as you go. You learn along the way, and you have to have good examples to learn from. I always say that, marriage is just a word. To me personally, I have that philosophy that marriage is a word, and everyone has their description for marriage. So, what I may hold as values and morals or understanding of marriage will be different from another person. But we may be using the same word because that word was coined by an Englishman or whoever. That's marriage. So we all use the same word, but the true meaning may be different for all of us. Let me give another example. Like someone may say, my child or my son. Another person may say, oh, my child. But the affection towards the child, the responsibility towards the child, and I mean, all of those things may be different, but they are all using the same word as, oh, that's my son, oh, that's my child. So, in my opinion, when you are, like when you say marriage, you have to have a true meaning of marriage for your own self, not what others think. Because sometimes I hear some values in some marriages and my head spin. But that's what they also call marriage.
Yeah.
So you have to know the path you are, yeah, like, or your destination, then your destination would determine the path along which you would go. So have good examples in life, have good marriages that you want to emulate, so that you will know the path that will take you to that destination. Because marriage is just a word, as I already said. And if you don't have your own morals, you don't have your own values, you don't have your own expectation, then every road will lead you there. That's what they
Yeah.
say, that if you don't know where you are going, every road will lead you there.
That's true. I heard a statement that really stood out for me. And she said if you want an A class marriage, if you want an A class marriage, then you shouldn't put in a C plus kind of work, you know. So if you want your marriage to be A class, and that's what he said, like you should have the kind of marriage you want in your head, so that if the marriage you have now is not even going that way, you start asking yourself, hey, what's wrong? What can I do to make this marriage better? If I want an A class in an A plus, like in my exam, and maybe the first semester I had B or C, I'll ask myself, what can I do to get A? So you start learning harder, you start doing things that will spark up the love, that will make your marriage more enjoyable, like you want. But if you don't have anything in mind, and your social media is your advisor, like what people are telling you about marriage is what you want, then it won't end well. You need to have like a clear vision. This is how I want my marriage to be. And you know that marriage is actually like, it's not just about you, the children you will have, all the things that will come out of marriage. It's not just about you. So you should have a picture of what you want your marriage to look like, how you want it to look like, how you want to enjoy your marriage, so that you work with that plan, you work with it, and it will help. If it's going some way, you know that it's going somewhere, and then you just start working on it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can drop in the comments how you
Yeah.
want your marriage to be.
Yeah. And if you have any like question,
Yeah,
anything.
if you have any questions too, we are here to answer them. Yeah. Yeah, so
Thank you.
those of us who are already married, please, let's do more. Let's appreciate our spouses. We have to always keep the marriage afresh. We shouldn't say that we've been together for so long and start normalizing things. That's where the cracks start coming into the marriage, and by the time you realize, all had fallen. So I will entreat all of us to keep going, keep appreciating each other, keep loving the way we started loving at day one, so that we keep going. Okay. The next thing I want us to talk about also is arguments or disagreements. Uh,
And how we handle them in marriage. Yeah. How we handle disagreement in marriage. It can make or make your marriage.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Because as I said, we all have different perspectives before we met. We were brought up differently before we met.
Mm,
And our morals, our values and things. But I mean, we have to find a converging point.
yeah.
Yeah, this is what you think. This is what I also think. But where do we have a meeting point? Because sometimes you have to disagree to agree,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
or
That's
agree.
very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all about tolerance and sacrifice. So I entreat all of us, when we have my take on respect. No, in my opinion, respect is reciprocal. It's
Yeah.
not only the woman's job.
Everybody, what everybody should respect. You should
Yeah,
respect each other. You should respect each other. Like you can't say it's just the woman's job to do the respecting, and you can't say it's the man's job to do the loving. Only no. It's really reciprocated as well, and it's I feel like respect is like a value that, as a normal human being should have. Like, because why would you go into marriage with the intention that me, I'm not going to respect my wife should do the respecting? Obviously, I know that everybody defines respect in a different way, yeah, but we should all respect each other in marriage. It's not a woman's thing to respect, neither is it a man's thing to respect. I was talking about the 50-50 thing, like, in one of the conversations I was having. And I was saying marriage is not 50-50. So it's not like your man is bringing respect in, you're bringing, nurturing in or doing this. We are all bringing everything we have in, every good value we have, every good thing we have. If it's respect, if it's love, if it's, money, if it's prayers, everything. Man bring yours, woman bring yours. We all put 100, because there will be days where the woman doesn't feel like, doing much, and the man will have to step up. There will be days where the man doesn't feel like doing much, and the woman will have to step up. So respect is not one-sided, neither is love one-sided. So they will say, oh, men want a lot of respect, but
Who
women also
also
want
want
respect.
respect?
I
Yes.
wouldn't want my man talking to me like anyhow, like, throwing his hands, hitting me. Or no, nobody wants that. Nobody would want that. So yeah, let's think about it that way. So if you're a man who has joined, also remember that your wife needs respect. Your wife wants to be respected and treated with care, in as much as she's also doing the same thing for you. What do
Yeah.
you think? Yeah.
Yeah. So in marriage, to me, I don't even say 50-50. It's 100-100. All you have, all she has. You all bring everything 100-100. All you have. So well, in our marriage, we don't define things. Your money, my money, your problem, my problem, your this, your that. Everything is ours. Everything is ours. So, and we don't say, oh, this particular chore or job is for this person and this is for that person. Fine, we may have some
Unless
things.
I can't lift things, then I'll say like, babe, this one day come and lift it for me because I can't lift it. Especially if he's around. But if he's not around, some days I try and lift it myself. But if he's around, I'll say, oh, babe, can lift this one for me. But yeah, so as he's saying, sorry for interrupting.
We appreciate you too, Akosia. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's been my philosophy. We all bring all we have, our strength, our wisdom, our knowledge. I mean, when you do that, you go far together. You respect each other, you humble yourselves, you share ideas where you disagree, you all come together. Yes, we are Ghanaians, mommy. We are Ghanaians. Yeah. So have good values, have respect, 100-100 philosophy. I mean, it's a good thing. Well, that has worked for us for all of these years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's one of the things that we always like thank God for, because it's not. We know that a lot of marriages like have people have like their different things in the marriage. Like, my money is my money, my this is my this, my that is my that. But that mentality, at the end of the day, to us, it doesn't help, because it can lead to a whole lot of things. So if you're about to enter into marriage, whoever you're going to marry, like, set clear expectations for yourselves. Are we going to do this way, that this way? But for us, what has worked for us is, thinking about everything as a whole. Because obviously, like, you are one. So why would you separate things from
Because what
yeah.
fascinates me is when people talk about marriage, they talk about one body, always one body. The two will
Yeah.
be one in body, but they don't want to be one in finances. They don't want to be one in
Properties,
responsibility. They
investment.
want, yes, they don't want to be one in properties. They don't want to be one in chores. They don't want to be one. We love you too. We love you too. We
We
love you
love you
too. We love you. Thank you for
too.
watching as always. We love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, I think that everything should be one. If we are bringing everything together, let's bring everything together. We don't divide anything. Respect both ends. Finances together. Uh, anything, because when you start separating things, eventually you will start separating problems.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
this is your problem, not my problem. Go
Go
and
and
deal
deal with
with it.
it.
You come back from work with a problem for, oh, this is work problem. Go and deal with it.
True.
No, then you start, repelling as a couple. But when you put all in one basket, all ideas, all, I mean, anything you have, 100, just put it on. What are you hiding? In my opinion, what are you hiding? You can go through
Yeah.
them.
Do you want me to go through like do we have
Mm.
any questions or I think I saw somebody is asking if we share phone password. Oh, sorry. It's me, it's my hand though. My hand is just if we share phone password. Oh,
We
we
love
love
you
you
too, Nee.
too. We love you too. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is just us. Honestly, like this is what, and that's what we were saying. Every marriage is defined differently. So do have like an expectation of how you want your marriage to be, and hopefully whatever you do works for you. But if your principle is working, we hope that when it's applied in different areas, it works as well. So yeah, I think the next question will be talking about privacy.
Yeah, so Akosia, we share the same password.
Password.
Honestly, our passwords are the same on our phones, on our tablets, everything the same password. What are
Yeah.
we hiding? You
Some
know,
of
it makes life simple and
simple and
easy. In my
easy.
opinion, it makes life
Yeah.
simple. You don't have to be looking over your shoulder. It makes
Yeah.
the home joyous. It makes you happy. I mean, if you want to be in it, be in it. That's my philosophy.
Yeah.
If you want to be in it, why not be in it?
Yeah, because just imagine like you're with you. Let's say I'm with my husband and then an emergency happens and I don't know his password. I need something on his phone to call someone to, something urgent. I'm not, and then this person is probably lying down, suffering, cannot open their mouth. Like, how am I going to get that information, that detail? Like, so we talked through all of these things. This is how transparent we want our marriage to be. This is what we think would work for us, and by the grace of God, it's working. Because there's a statement that goes, if you can see each other like your nakedness, why are you hiding things from
Yes.
each other? But yeah, I know a lot of marriages where things are hidden, things are like kept hidden and all that, and at the end of the day you realize that sometimes it doesn't lead to the best outcomes. Yeah, so we encourage people, if you can be as transparent as you can be, just be as transparent as you can be in your marriage. There is nothing to hide. There is nothing to hide. Yeah, and it's our marriage. It's not his marriage or my marriage. So whatever goes on is something that we share. If I go out and somebody says something or somebody says to me, oh, I come back and I tell him, hey, Charlie, today, so it's transparency, and then it makes life easier for us all.
Yeah.
Oh, we love you all too.
Thrift. Why do you say marriage is not good, cry? Yeah.
We pray that marriage becomes
Yeah.
good for you. We pray that it becomes good for you. Oh, hi, Ini. Yeah, thank you. We love you all too. Yeah. I think what were we talking about before we answered? The other part
Yeah.
of the other
So
behavior that quietly kills marriage. So we are talking about behaviors that quietly kills marriages, and we talked about the fighting to win thing. Yeah.
yeah. So there is one thing I usually say that a wise man told me, that you can win an argument or win your marriage. So the choice is yours. I mean, arguments will come, but what is the motive behind the argument? Are you listening to understand, or you just want to win the argument?
Yeah.
We argue
We
there
argue.
because we have different perspective on different things. We argue sometimes,
Over
little
petty things.
petty things, yes, but what is the end goal?
you know.
Just to understand each other, know how we think about certain things and all of that. Then we all come
Yeah.
together. So okay, Well, I may not agree with you, but well, what do we do? We just move on.
Yeah,
So,
and then sometimes even in the argument, and it's a healthy argument, like not arguments where you're, insulting each other or,
no,
raising
no.
your voice, all those kind of things. But sometimes even after the argument, you realize that what this man said was true, or you also realize that, oh, like what I said was true. Even though sometimes you won't admit it to yourself, you'll be like, oh, what this person said was true, and then you change it. Because sometimes there are times where you ask me, why are you doing this way? Could
Yeah.
you not have done it this way? And I'll be like, oh yeah, because this is all I have, like how I've known to do this all my life. Why do you want me to change? Because I get the results as she wants. But then sometimes when I sit down and I realize that, oh yeah, if I do it the way he suggested, okay, I will be better. I'll be myself now. I'll change my mind. So we argue, but you don't argue or fight because you want to win the argument. You argue like because you have to be on each other's side, whether you're arguing or not arguing. The aim is to be on each other's side. You're not fighting each other. You're actually arguing or,
You're
having that
fighting the
discussion. You're
problem,
fighting the problem, not
not the
each other.
personality. Yeah.
So if it's something you're both doing that is not good for one person, you are arguing about it or you are talking about it, then it's to help each other, like, to make the marriage better. Yeah, marriage only works when those involved want it to work. That's true. That's a very true thing. I think the background thing is here.
The
Maybe
background is still
maybe we can
noisy.
switch another
Eunice,
time.
Eunice, we don't know what's happening on the other side.
Yeah.
Uh,
Women that will try and
we'll
fix
try and
it.
fix it. We'll try and fix it, but we don't know why.
Yeah. I think there's another statement. Please, if you've got any questions, we are here. We are here taking all the questions.
JK, you said women that follow African prophets kill marriages. Yeah, in my opinion, we are all prophets. Yes, we are all prophets. So whatever you profess on your marriage, that's what you have on it. That's my opinion. So before you listen to a prophet, you have to listen to your heart. That's my opinion. So if you see yourself as a prophet and you say good things over your marriage, say good things over your spouse, you would have a good marriage. You would
Yeah.
have it. But I realized that there is one thing that when people meet people like and they want to have a marriage or I mean live with them for I say the rest of their lives and they see certain things about them, most of the time what we do is we imagine the person we want to see in the person. If
Expectations.
expectations, if the person shows us their real character or who they are, we doubt, and that's a problem for me. People court for years, months. I mean, the purpose of courting is to study someone and see what you like and what you don't like about the person. Now you see what you don't like about the person and you are doubting yourself, hoping that the person will be an imaginary person you have envisaged in your mind. But this is the reality of the person. Mm?
Yeah.
This is the reality, but you are imagining something the person is not. So you go ahead and I mean tie the knot with the person and your expectations are not met. But
Yeah.
from day one, you were seeing all those signs. Sometimes we see bad patterns. We say, oh, when we marry, the person will change. Marriage does not change anyone. Marriage does not change anyone. It just magnifies who you are. So I think that's one of the problems or the mistakes we do before we enter into marriage.
Yeah.
Thinking that the marriage is an institution that changes someone.
Yeah.
It is not a guarantee. So when you see something from the onset, just advise yourself. Just believe it from there. Don't
Yeah.
think that, oh, marriage will change the person,
Yeah.
or no, 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 marriage doesn't.
Yeah. And I think one of the things that we usually talk about is the fact that change is more of like an internal thing. And if somebody wants to change, it's up to them, you know. So if the person is showing you their true color, like their colors or like their character, they want to show you this is the person I am, and you are happy to go into marriage with them. You're going into marriage with that person that is showing you their true characters. It's not like they are going to change. If they want to change, you will see it, you know. But there is hope. If you are married to somebody and you are struggling, there is still hope. There are things you can do, you know, unless the person says I won't change. And if you feel like, oh, this quality, dear, I cannot bear it anymore, or there is abuse and things, and that one is more of like seeking help and all that. But yeah, yeah, you can't go into marriage with expectations, and you know your spouse is just before you and you're expected. There was one funny thing that I heard years back. So the man got married to a woman, like dark woman, maybe like a bit of chocolate color, and then he said, oh, like in his dream, no, he realized that the woman had turned into a white person with blonde hair. A white person with blonde hair. So he believed that one day, the woman would obviously, as your wife should go and bleach or and go and dye the hair and things, you know. So you marry who is right in front of you. And so if you are single, it's actually good that you write what I want, what I don't want. And I think yeah, you write it down. And if it's not good, if the person you are meeting cannot you know, meet your expectations, then you don't marry them, because it's going to get a lot worse. Especially if they decide they are not going to change and you have to accept them just as they are, then that one, dear, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, and even in writing your expectation, my question is, what is your expectation? Because sometimes you meet some young people, and when you hear some of the expectations, your head will spin. I mean,
The Gen Z's and the Gen X's.
it's overwhelming. Like, you hear some of the expectations, and it's six packs, dimple, that, there are
Clear skin,
these things.
nice, and then they have a way they describe their skin color, like, was it well toned something, some, hey Charlie. But yeah.
And these things, they fade over time. So, in my opinion, when you are looking for things, or you are writing down, as she said, you have to write down things that has longevity. Because if you are looking for a six pack, think about the person in his 60s, the person in his 70s. No, because that's why I say we all have the word marriage, but it means differently to all of us. But what I think about marriage, I think for till death. But, well, some people may say marriage, but they may mean a 5-year contract,
Yeah, if I
a
don't
10.
like it, I'll leave.
I
I think
don't
that's
like
one
it.
of the
Yes.
mentalities.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't like it, I'll leave.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you are in it for good, then the things you would have to look out for should be things that are durable and things that can transcend time.
Yeah.
Because six packs don't transcend time.
How many 60 years people have
No, even
six pack?
no. What would you even do with six packs? Let me put it like, what
Maybe they'll touch it.
and what would they give you? No, I mean, there are weightier things to look out for in a
When they'll
man.
touch it, or when they touch it, it'll turn into money, or like
Ah,
it'll turn into.
no,
I'm speaking for those people. I don't know, but
there are things which are more weightier than
yeah,
dimple, six packs, and all of that.
five toned skin.
I mean, look for things that nothing can touch. I mean, when somebody is generous, the person is generous. At 20, the person is generous. At 50, the person is generous. At 80, the person is generous.
Kindness.
Kindness.
Somebody with a lot of kindness.
The person will be kind at 25. The person, because it is within. Someone is compassionate. It is within. But there are things that fade over time. So if
Yeah.
you went in for that thing, okay, in your 20s, in your 30s, in your, so as you go, then when all things are loose and falling, so what happens that, because of that you wouldn't like the person again.
Yeah.
So please, some of the things are too, they are light, in my
Yeah.
opinion. We
Yeah.
have to go for the weightier things in people. We have to
Yeah.
look beyond things that will fade away, like in 20 years and all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I hope that a lot of the singles here tonight would actually like pen that down. Look for more things that are weightier, things that are very, very important. The physical things, they fade. And even if it's not there, you can work on them. Like if you want somebody who is fit, like you can work on it, go for walks with the person, enroll the person in a gym, all those kind of things. But some qualities like a kind person, it's hard to find. These are things that people, because life will happen in marriage, and
Yeah.
you would expect kindness from the person you are with. Imagine the person doesn't have kindness and will show you their six pack. Here is my six pack. Six packs will turn into kindness. So put more value on weightier things. Weightier things. Yeah.
Kwame Carries, it's good you are putting it down. You
Yeah.
are penning it down.
Yeah.
Weightier things, they matter a lot, because
Yeah.
one, you just imagine you are married with someone and the unexpected happens. You are incapacitated. I want you to ask yourself, is that person going to stay with you? That's the question I want you to ask yourself. The person you want to marry, or the person you I mean, just put that question, like, ask yourself, this person, if today I am incapacitated, would that person bathe me, change me? I mean, is that person compassionate to that extent? Then the answer would show for itself. I mean, if you have to go in for that person or not. So these are some of the things we have to look out for. Some of the other things, fine, they are nice today, but they don't
Yeah.
stay for long. you
Yeah,
know
they're nice for a while. They're nice for a season, like especially if you're in your 20s and you're in your 30s, But as time goes on, you realize that these are not things that really, really matter, you know. And a lot of people will say, "Oh, see them," or like, but when you get there, and it's better you don't get there before you start knowing. Especially if you are single and you are looking for a wife or looking for a husband, the the Bible even says beauty will fade away. So you like, if you're looking at the superficial things, the surface things, and you're not looking at the more intrinsic values, are they kind? Are they loving? Do they treat people gently? Do they have empathy? Do they, how do they even handle stress? How do they even handle when life gets hard? How do they handle things when life goes, because life will happen, whether you like it or not. And so if things are going fine, life will happen one way or the other, because life is full of ups and downs. Ask yourself, will this person do life with me when life goes down? Or will they still, be expecting to enjoy all the goodies of life even when I am down there? Yeah.
yeah. So you're asking, you are in your 20s, and
Late
what to look
20s.
for in a good man. Yeah. So as we were saying, don't look for superficial things. Look for deep things. Don't. This is my thoughts though. When you are thinking about marriage, don't only think on when you are on the mountain. Also think of when you are in the valley. I mean, when you look at marriage in that perspective, it will help you in your choices. We always look at the mountain, but we forget to always look at the valley, because there are valleys in marriage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trust me, it's a certainty. There are valleys in marriage. So just ask yourself, when that valley time comes, this person that I want to go into covenant with, would that person stay with me?
Yeah. Because she's a lady, let me just share one or two things that I think when I was ready to get married, I started looking out for. That could help you. This is just like a guideline because these are like some of the things that I wrote down. I wanted somebody who was kind, somebody who was kind, not like kind in money terms, but somebody who was, let me, I think the word is thoughtful. Thoughtful. Somebody who was thoughtful. Oh, is this thing stressing this person? Like I don't know how to explain this thoughtfulness, but I think you were very thoughtful. Like, you still are thoughtful. So like the person will not, I don't know how to explain it, but marry somebody who is kind, somebody who is thoughtful, somebody who would think about your well-being, you know, not like a selfish person, but like somebody who is selfless, not just to you, but even to outsiders. How do they even treat like people who are in need, who are struggling? If somebody, their family member is struggling, how do so add kindness, and add somebody who was, I wanted somebody who was patient, because me, I was struggling with a lot of patience. So I was like, God, I need a man who be patient too, because, and yeah, so somebody who is patient, somebody who is kind, somebody who has love, a lot of love. And if you are a Christian, one of the prayers that I prayed the most was for somebody who was intentional about their growth with God. There are people who are like fire, fire. And I had met a lot of them. I had met a lot of guys in church because I was a pastor's daughter. I was a church girl. I still am a church person, but I had met them. But when you start moving with them, like dating with them, you realize that, nah, it's like a superficial thing, it's just the cabin. But when you start like interacting with them on a deeper level, you realize that, nah, this is a man who is not really intentional about their growth with God. It's past glories. They are just using past glories. So I wanted somebody who been, ready to like be accountable to God, ready to work on themselves, like work on their Christianity, and all that, and their faith with God. And I'm grateful to God for how far He's brought us, even you in your Christianity, in all your life, like in everything. Yeah. So somebody who was ready for growth. So as a woman, these are some of the things that somebody you can grow with, because there will be down times. Like there are times where I struggle to pray. My husband will have to pray. There will be times where he struggles to pray. I pick up myself and then I pray. So somebody you can grow with, because life is full of up and down. So these are some of the few things that I wrote that were beyond superficial. So kindness, thoughtfulness, a lot of love, patience, more of like, if you're a Christian, more of like the fruits of the spirit. Yeah, you won't have 100% in that person, because as we've already established, you are from different backgrounds, so you never have like 100%. But then the non-negotiables, is he kind? Because if the person is kind to external people, then if you marry them, they are going to be kind to you. They won't watch you struggle in the house. And then there are days where my head is tired and this man will just take the kids downstairs and then I can't sleep. Like my head is paining me. It's because he's naturally a kind person. He won't say, you are tired, so what? And it saves me from a lot of headaches and a lot of stuff that others will have to endure in marriages that are not nice. So marry a kind lady and marry a kind man. Marry somebody who is, yeah, yeah. So I believe that these are like a few pointers that I can give you. And do you have anything to share on like things to look out for?
Yeah, and upon all she said, my question is, how do you see these things? That is where the problem is. We can talk about generosity, we can talk about kindness, we can talk about someone who is compassionate and all of that. But where do you see, or how do you see these things in a person? So, my opinion, oh, our life is
I
ending.
think no, it's not ending. I think they just has to detect like us
Oh,
moving a
okay.
bit,
Oh, okay.
like
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
TikTok
It's
does
like,
that a lot. So once in a while we move a bit,
oh,
like
okay,
hey.
okay. Yeah. So you have to watch their relationship with other people, how they treat other people. So you are dating someone, he's driving or she's driving, somebody crosses them in traffic, somebody, you can check patience from there. I mean, when you go to the restaurant or you go to a shop to buy,
The
and people, the
market,
market, everywhere, you
how they talk
don't,
to people when they're angry, like
yes, you don't study people at where they are composed. No, that's not how to study people. You study them in daily lives.
When life is pressuring them.
Yes, when life is in that heat of traffic, in that marketplace, when somebody is irritating them, someone steps on their leg, these are, I mean, some parameters you can check someone with. How they respond to pressure, how they respond when they are angry, and all of that.
Yeah.
So this is very critical. You have to know how. So I want someone who is good, I want someone who is kind, but how do you find that kind? Because they can show kindness to you because they are dating you,
Yeah.
but deep within, how they treat other people is who they are. So now when you marry and familiarity sets in, now the true character of the person comes out, because that is
Oh,
who
thank
they
you.
are. Thank you so
So,
much, mommy.
mommy E
Mommy.
too. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you very
thank you, thank
much.
you so
Yeah.
much. Yeah. So now that is the real them. That is their
Papa is crying.
character.
Just a minute.
Our baby is crying.
Yeah. You can keep talking.
All right. Yeah. So that for me is the real deal. How you are able to find out who the person is. So that's how you find it out from other people, how they treat other people, how they behave. But they can behave nicely to you. Yes, that is expected because they are dating you, because they want to marry you and all of that. So they can treat you nicely. That is understood. But now how do they treat other people? That is who they are. How they treat other people when it's I mean an unexpected time, as I said, in traffic, unexpectedly, what comes out. Fine, we can all err sometimes. We are all not perfect. We may act out of place, but I have to check patterns. How often do they do that? So if you want to check the patience of a man, how often, I mean, do they blow up? You can all blow up once in a while. But when you are studying someone, you are working with someone, you have to check their consistency. And if they show you who they are, please believe them. That is our problem. If they show you who they are, believe them. Don't doubt. But most of the time we doubt, oh, this is one out of, then the person will do again, the person will do again. Then you marry and the person will be doing that same thing. We say, oh, I did not see it. No, you saw it. But you doubted them. When they showed you who they were, you doubted them. So, in my opinion, yes, yes, outside their comfort zone. I like that word. That is how you evaluate a person outside their comfort zone, who they are. Yes. My Fred, you said, how do you view a lack of gratitude in marriage and relationship? I think we've talked about that. Yes, that we always have to show gratitude. We always have to appreciate what they do for us, and especially when familiarity sets in, when we move with that person for a long time. We are humans. When we become familiar with each other, then we stop appreciating, we stop showing gratitude and all of that. But it's gratitude is a continuum. You have to keep going, you have to keep showing. It becomes a character. Yeah, you keep practicing, you keep going like that. I hope all your questions are answered. Yes. Think our bedtime is almost up. Um, any more questions? Mm, all right. So it was nice talking to all of you. We had a good time. I think we've done more than an hour. I think an hour and some few minutes. Yes, we love you all, and we hope we can do more of these lives as you guys say that we should, so that we can have more discussion. We can talk about tomorrow heritage. Tomorrow I don't think we can come live. we can do Saturday. We can do Saturday 9 p.m. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be at work, so we can't do tomorrow night. Yeah, so we'll do Saturday. Yeah, we'll do Saturday 9 p.m. You know, I hope most of you know that we have 4 kids now, and during the day it's a battle. It's a battle. If I say battle, it's a battle. Chaos everywhere in this house. So during the daytimes, don't try. All our phones and equipment will just be flying away. So it's when they are sleeping. Most of the time they sleep around 8:30. So by 9 we can wind down and have some conversations with you. And we hope we can do this more often. I hope we can do this more often. And yes, thank you all for joining. And we'll try we'll try and come live again on Saturday at 9 p.m. So I hope to see you all. We love you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your blessings. I always see all of them. God bless you. God bless you. We love it. We appreciate it. And God bless you all too. So have a good night. I don't know where you are. Some people were from Washington, D.C., California, and all of that. I don't know the time there. But in the UK, it's 11:30 at the moment. Yeah. So, um, all right. Nice talking to you all, and we'll see you again. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.